Heal up. Finally, let's put FF3 in the books. Took a little longer to wrap up than I wanted because I did a stream on Saturday and I was like, I could just finish this on YouTube based on how little views it gets, and also just like, you know, for time constraints. I was like, I could finish this on YouTube, and it took a while for me to record this, but you know, better late than never. There weren't too many people like watching this playthrough actively as it was going up. So that's kind of why I didn't prioritize recording it, and that's why I did like some Breath of Fire 3, because I think Breath of Fire 3 there are more people actually invested in than this playthrough. So I was like, yeah, I can hold it off, but it's better to have it done now, and then we can come back to, and we can just move on from it and move on to other stuff. But yeah, here we go. We are the Cloud of Darkness, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light. You and your world will be sacrificed to the void. Not if we have anything to say about it. Ha! This is the world of darkness. You think your powers of light can defeat us in your own land? Their light alone may not be enough, but our powers of darkness can suppress your evil. You would be willing to sacrifice your lives for the light? Fools! We will not let you reduce the world to nothing. Your demise is none of our concern. Okay. Yes, become one. Giant cloud of darkness. The crystals of darkness may be gone, but we have no need for them any longer. We will defeat you and absorb the powers of light. The world will become void. This is where you die, warriors of light. This final boss theme is a banger. Alright. Yeah, do that. Let him have it. Let her have it. 9,000 damage with that shuriken. Imagine I just like kill her really quick with 4 shurikens. That'd be kind of funny. Particle beam. Okay. Not even that did as much as the, not even close to how much the two-headed dragon did. Raja. Use all the shurikens till they're up. There's nothing else after this. Oh, shurikens are random. I don't exactly know what the formula is for how much damage they do, but they're random. Yeah, this music is a banger. Especially with the Pixel Remaster, because the Pixel Remaster's music is fantastic. Get my boy Leviathan in here. Eat. Get 8,000. Ow. By the way, $1,200. Got Bahamut Mega Flare. We keep using Kiragas. We don't want to like, you know, run low on HP. Last one. Good damage. Good damage. Now we just attack with Ingus. Mega Flare, go! Get him. Good damage, good damage. I mean, as long as this keeps up, all you know is Particle Beam. That's all you've been using. As long as this keeps up, like, victory is more than assured. Well, like, we're gonna win. All you do is Particle Beam. How is this one not, like, even close to the difficulty of the two-headed dragon? Like, that makes me even more mad. Even harder than the final boss, unless she does something else that I'm not remembering, even harder than the final boss is a random crystal boss. It makes no sense. All she uses is Particle Beam, and it's not getting any stronger. By the way, you do want to have the ribbons equipped, because I'm pretty sure she will do status ailments if you have ribbons. Or if you don't have ribbons. If you don't have ribbons equipped, she will do status ailments. That's why they give you 4 ribbons. Burn him. Cloud of Darkness, just give up. That might hurt, actually. Oh, close, though. I'm glad we lived that. That could have been really bad. Bahamut Mega Flare! I'm gonna have you do a Holy. Just because Lunith is in the air anyway. See if Holy does any good. $2,500. This might kill Lunith, but we'll just get him up with Angus. Yeah, just barely. That's fine. Do a Meteor to switch it up. You get the Kiraja ready, and then you do Phoenix down. How is this going so much better than the two-headed dragon? That makes me even more upset. Maybe not upset. Oh, you got to go before Lunith. That's bad. I mean, not really. I'll still get him up. Oh, and Angus died. Now things are getting hard, but this is still like a much more fair fight. Get back in here. This is still much more fair than the two-headed dragon. This is still much better. Like, nothing changes that. This could be a hard fight and not be insufferable. And this is not insufferable. This is like the opposite. There's a lot more that goes into this fight, at least. I'm trying to think if this is even worth it. Probably. I have 5 more Phoenix Downs. Oh, you got to go before everyone that time. You could just die while Luna's down. This is the final boss. It's fine if you do. She does have a lot of HP, and I used 4 shurikens. I mean, it is the final boss, but still. This time you get Lunith up. I might use an elixir next turn. Just because I know she'll go first. Well, I think we'll be fine. I don't think Particle Beam will kill any of us. Oh, Mel again? I definitely should use a elixir. Make sure you're healed, and then you use an elixir on Arc. Give him MP. Please, Cloud of Darkness, surrender. I've hit you with 4 shurikens and then some. More flares. I'm gonna hit myself with an elixir. Just because why not? I feel like you'll die in like 6 flares at least. And if not, we have Lunith attacking constantly. There's so much HP. If we had more shurikens, we could have decimated you. I'm a little worried about Arc. Your turn order has me a little... I'm gonna do this. We're at the end of the game. What else are we gonna use these elixirs on? Oh my word, yeah, exactly. I'm glad I did that. Return, the turn order is a little whack now. How much HP do you have? Is this a Shadow Heart's final boss? Like, how much do you have? Just surrender. How are you still alive? You're the final boss, but still. I've hit you with so much. There we go. That wasn't even as hard as the two-headed dragon. Well, there you have it. The two-headed dragon is the hardest boss in Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster. Who would have guessed that the hardest boss wasn't even the final boss? The final boss was dethroned of the hardest fight in the game. Hey! Victory for the Warriors of Light, though. Field research professional. In the beginning, there was the void. Then came light and darkness. From them, everything was born. The heavens, skies, water, fire, life, time inexorable, brings all back to its beginning. But from life, something new was born. A shining force that separated the light from the dark and illuminated the world. It was called hope. When the balance between light and dark is broken and the world slides toward oblivion, the chosen will appear once more. Do not forget that the source of the warrior's power is the hope that lives inside us all. Dreams, despair, love, time can obscure it all. Do not accept this, do not forget it, and time will never erase what life has to offer. Find your last remaining spark of light, a light that shines brightly when all else is dark, a light of hope. You're all still here. Lunith, Ark, Refia, Ingus. You did it. Well done. No doubt you're the true heroes of this story. Not half bad. Come on, it's time to go home. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure's all ours, but I think it's about time I return to Amur. Why are you gonna have me sit through taking these characters back home? Like, these characters are nothings. Fellas, you're back safe and sound. Of course, barely broke a sweat. Without your help, we never would have made it. Thank you. If you ever need help, we heroes will be here. Come and train with us anytime until we meet again. We reached Saronia. I suppose I must return. Thank you for everything, Your Highness. Oh, I mean, Your Majesty. It was your light that saved our world. It is I who should be thanking you, brave warriors. If I could leave my kingdom with even half the courage you have shown, I will be content. You have my sincere thanks. Two more people. Just roll credits. I don't care about these characters. Why are you gonna have me say goodbye to them? We've almost reached Canaan. I guess this is my stop. My wife's probably worried sick. Wait, I'll get off here too. Why do you want to stop in Canaan, Desh? Well, I just wanted to check in on someone. Huh? Oh, fine, it's Selena, okay? Oh, you wanted to see her, how sweet. Oh, come on, leave me alone. Go get her, Tiger. Honey. Oh dear, not in front of your friends. You're embarrassing me. Selena. Dash, please don't ever leave me again. Never, I promise. He's lying. Come on, honey. We can't let these kids show us up, can we? Oh, fine. Just one kiss, then. Ahem. Whoops. Got a little carried away. Sorry about that. Let me know if you go on way more adventures. I could always lend a hand. Oh, no, you don't. Looks like you're not going anywhere for a while, Dash. Don't rub it in. You're welcome back here anytime. Besides, still gotta try my wife's cooking. Thank you, Sid. Dash, we'll see you later. Shall we head back to Sassoon now, Your Highness? Can I stay with you? I don't want to go home just yet. Oh, Princess Sarah. Don't you understand? I want to stay with you. Which one? They don't have subtitles to tell who's talking. Oh, did I embarrass you? Come, let's go to UR. The DS version does better at characterizing these guys. Not by much, but they at least separate the Warriors of Light. It's UR, we're home. Oh, I can't wait to see where you grew up. Welcome back. Ah, Lunith, Ark, Refia, Ingus, you're home. We did it, Topapa, Nina. Well, I always knew you were destined to do great things. We're proud of you. Welcome home. You saved the world. Wow, you're amazing. So I guess they weren't joking about you being Warriors of Light. Heroes get a kiss from me, pucker up. Not so fast, oops. World is now safe from the darkness. All this is thanks to your pure hearts. Thank you, Warriors of Light. Oh, look, the light. Crystal is back to its former brilliance. It's beautiful. Darkness is dispersed and a new dawn has come. Please just roll credits. There you go. Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster. It's complete. The Platinum Trophy should proc after the credits, I think. Yeah, it's fine. It's a fine game. I said this a lot about the first 3 FF games. They're products of their time. FF1, 2, and 3 are really products of their time. That being said, I think FF3 is probably the worst Final Fantasy game. Mainline Final Fantasy game. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, it's... Maybe I like it more than the original Final Fantasy. But, like, that's not saying much. The thing is, like, Final Fantasy 3 has a job system, right? The job system is, like, really known for being a really good system, and they improved it in 5. They improved it in, like, games like 10-2 and other games that aren't Final Fantasy, like some Dragon Quest games. So, like, the job system, we have a lot to look back on. So FF3, like, started all of that. But the game itself, besides that, it doesn't really have much going for it. Story's bare bones and basically nothing. Characters are basically nothing. Somehow even worse than Final Fantasy 2. And those characters still were nothing either, but FF2 at least tried. And FF2 would later get refined as, like, 4, because I still believe that 2 is like a blueprint for 4, and 4 perfected what 2 did. But yeah, the thing is, like, FF3 has so many design choices in it that are just so weird. Like, the airship is actually kind of annoying to use because, like, they have to separate it from the Nautilus and the Invincible. There are so many dungeons where you have to, like, be certain jobs, whether it's be minied, be toaded. There's bosses like the Garuda boss where you have to be, like, dragoons to, like, make it a good enough fight. Or the two-headed dragon, apparently you need to use the Viking. There's so many design choices and things in it that kind of restrict you. And that's what makes it annoying, because there's this job system, but, you know, they kind of make it like, oh, you had to be this job for this certain part, or in the DS version, it was worse. I played probably what I think is the best version of FF3, which is like a fine game. I'd probably give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. Something like that. And you're probably like, Nova, you talked about characterization being better than the DS version. Why didn't you play that one? The gameplay in the DS version is like terrible. It's even worse than this version, and this version still had the mind-boggling decisions. But the way job levels worked was worse in the DS version. No save points in the DS version. Dungeons were more miserable. The final dungeon was miserable. So, like, I would swap out the increased characterization in FF3 3D in favor of better gameplay. And the gameplay in this wasn't even great. It was just more tolerable. Anyway, let's talk good, because, like, FF3, like, the job system is good. It was refined in FF5. Like, kind of like how FF2 is a blueprint for FF4, FF3 is like a blueprint for 5. I think 5 is one of the... I think a lot of people like 5. I don't think it's underappreciated or overlooked. But 5 is a really good game from what I remember. It has a really, like, they expand on the job system. Its story is, like, pretty good. It's nothing as good as 4 and 6. But its story, like, actually has purpose. So, like, there's no reason to play 3. Unless you're a purist, like myself, and you want to see what FF3 has in store. The only reason I played this game was to do it on the channel and get the platinum. Now I'll probably never touch it again. It's probably, like, one of the worst mainline FF games. If not the worst, then it's like the second worst. It's either this or the original Final Fantasy for mainlines. Although I still haven't played 13 yet. And I haven't finished 15. But even then, I'm sure those games will be better than FF1 and 3. Glad I got it done on the channel, though. Because I have a goal to get a lot of all the mainline FF games that aren't MMOs. I want to get all those on the channel. The only ones I need are 4, 5, and the 13s, and also 15. I want to go back to 15 and give it a try. That being said, we're not going to do FF4. The next FF game isn't going to be FF4 because I actually started Dragon Quest 4, which as this goes up on YouTube, you'll see that on YouTube. Dragon Quest 4 Chapters of the Chosen. But, we'll probably look at some other FF games to do as the next one. Maybe I'll play that Type 0 game, or maybe I'll play Tactics, or maybe I'll do Revenant Wings finally. There's options. I don't think I want to do FF4 just yet. Or maybe I'll do 13. I don't know. There are options. I don't know what FF game I'll do. I do know there'll probably be a 1 FF game break between 4 and this one. I think once I do 4, though, we'll probably go straight to 5, because I'm excited for 5. 4 and 5, I'm excited for. As excited as I am for 4 and 5, I do still need a break from, like, the pixel, the classic FF, you know? FF4 and 5 are good games. 4, 5, and 6 are great FF games. They're good. Like, not just fine, they're good games. Good to great games. So, like, at the end of the day, they are still pixel remasters, so I'm gonna do a small break before we get to FF4. There are options. We'll do either Type 0, maybe Tactics, 13. We could also do Revenant Wings. There's a couple of options. I don't know when we'll get to another FF game. Probably, I don't know about this year because I have a lot of other games stacked up, like release-wise, but we'll get to one soon enough. Whenever I feel like it. I'm skipping these credits because I don't have much else to say. FF3 is, like, fine. It's a fine game. It's not terrible, it's fine. Platinum Trophy? Vision of Hope. There it is. Number 36. I think that should be my 36th Platinum Trophy. So, that's nice. But yeah. Final Fantasy 3, it's done. It took about 14 hours to play the game, so, I mean, a little faster than I thought. I thought I would get another hour or 2 of this playthrough, but that's fine. I mean, like, 14 hours is, like, you know, it's still like it's a short enough game. It's not worth playing unless you really want to see, unless you have a goal to play, like, every FF game and see where this job system got started. It's really not worth playing regardless of that. And if you're going to play a version, play the Pixel Remaster because it has all the boost options. But yeah, we're done with FF3, Platinum Trophy and all, and I'll play other FF games sometime in the future. I don't know when, but we have options. And then we'll eventually play 4 and 5 Pixel Remasters. I'm excited for those. But there's a lot of stuff to come, FF or otherwise. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you all next time.